remember not just that you have a responsibility to pass faith along, but that you have a responsibility to remind other people that you have faith in them. You remember in the text when Paul was reminding Timothy, he says things like, Timothy, I pray for you on a regular basis, night and day continually. In other words, I'm not just checking out on you. I remember what's going on in your life. I'm convinced that there is a sincere faith in you. Paul evidently had some kind of external reminder that Timothy was doing a good work. And so Paul sees that, and then he affirms it in the life of Timothy. I've caught wind, I've heard of this, or maybe it was something just internal in Paul's spirit. Either way, what Paul was doing was he was reminding Timothy, I believe in you. Millennials, every time they do studies on millennials and they ask the question, who's the most influential person in your life? Without fail, almost on the top 10 list, almost always, is their high school coaches. And if you're a young person, you probably get this because your coach was the first person maybe who really convinced you outside of mom and dad that they believed in you. They believed that you could achieve something. I remember being a little wiry, little skinny boy with a patch and glasses, and I had a coach believe in me, and I became like the Hulk over one semester. Just because someone said I could bench press, so many pounds, I said, okay, if you believe it, then I believe it. And it happened. When you communicate to someone, I have faith in you, it changes their life, and it can keep them from being a hypocrite, because all they need, it doesn't matter what they heard when they were growing up. It doesn't matter what they believe about themselves. Oftentimes what matters is what somebody else believes about them, and that being communicated to them in a powerful way, and it changes their life. And you have that kind of influence over people, whether you believe it or not. Many people leave the Christian faith not because of intellectual reasons. It's usually because of emotional and relational reasons. And you may right now have the power to influence someone to persevere and press in deeper to their Christian faith. And all that's necessary for you to do is to send an email or to give an encouraging word and remind them, I believe in you. And when